Good afternoon, ladies. Again, I want to thank you all for allowing me to be in a group. You know, like to talk about different things, and I like to talk about my support for women because I wasn't a good boyfriend, I wasn't a good husband. It was all because of my childhood. You know, I never broke the cycle. I can't blame it on that now. I'm grown, but I'm better now. But when I was doing the things that I was doing, lying, cheating, stealing, being deceiving, I never got therapy. And so I got therapy when I was 50, and it helped me out immensely. And so I have the greatest respect for women. I'm not badgering men at all. I'm a man. I love being a man. But I like the space that I'm in now from reflecting and studying myself. You know. But we all talk about Christmas. By the way, happy Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We always talk about gifts, but the greatest gift, I want you all to think about this, the greatest gift is if you can buy somebody something, right? But if you can mend a friendship with your sister, your mother, your daughter, you know, old friends that you had a falling out with, and you guys haven't spoke for a year, 2 or 3 years, and that's really uncommon amongst women. It's more common amongst men because women like to communicate. But if you can find the strength in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit to tell your girlfriend, hey, I love you, I'm sorry. Whatever happened, you know, tell your mother, I love you, I'm sorry. Your daughter, your friends, you know, I love you, I'm sorry. And if they can't accept it, then you did your part, you relieved yourself, you let go. You have to be the bigger person sometimes. Believe me, they're thinking about you. They even love you. They won't say it. It may take years, but it's not worth going that long without mending a friendship that you once had, especially if your friendship or your divorce or your issue with your mother, your daughter was caused by a man. You know, we don't have that power to break up a friendship amongst women, but you guys, some of you give us that power. We don't have that power. That only comes from God. I don't go to church. I'm not a biblical guy, but I believe in God immensely, 100%. You know, so a man shouldn't be able to take you away from your girlfriend and your daughter, your mother. Mend those relationships because you never know how long you're gonna be around or how long they're gonna be around. You know, tell them you love them. At least get off your chest. A lot of us think about this during the holiday because it's a really heartfelt time. It's a family time, things like that. When we forget those things, we're passing out gifts. We're drinking milk, eggnog, we're drinking liquor, whatever, eating, having a great meal. But we don't think about the relationships that we could possibly mend and save somebody's life. That friend might be waiting on you to pick up the phone. They just may not be able to do it, you know? Some of you, I mean, most of you, all of you are strong like that. But what about your friend on the other side? What about your daughter? What about your mother? They're craving that attention. We have to give it to them. My mother was addicted to crack, and she was addicted to crack since 1985, and she passed away in 2012. And so I didn't have it. From my parents, the way we were raised, we didn't say we loved you. They just showed love. But I finally got a chance to tell my mother I loved her. And a week later, she died. So I mended that relationship well before that, but I said a few things to her, and then that was it. I felt better about it. But we had a great relationship. My mother and I were very close, yet so far apart because of the drugs. But I still had love for my mother. I still had respect for my mother. So reach out when you can, you know. My mom, and what I learned from my mother is that's why I'm so strong. I believe strongly in women, and the leadership roles y'all have is that my mother had a very extreme addictive personality, and so do I. So to prevent myself from being addicted to negative things, I switched that by knowing that my mother had an addictive personality. She had the ability to switch from good to bad to positive, negative. And so I lived in the negative extreme part for a long time until I switched it. But I get that from my mother. My father's personality was extreme. My mother's personality was addictive. So I had to switch that. So think about the gift that you have. The greatest gift, the things that's hard to give, is to say, I'm sorry, I apologize, you know, I love you, and move on. If they don't want to accept it, that's fine. You know, we all have resolutions, and sometimes we finish them, sometimes we don't. Resolutions don't last, but being resolute does. You have a great day.